Okay, so we are among the top 20 countries among the who the do export shark, right? For the export industry, export trade, but it's illegal actually. That include all the even the some sharks protected from the law, right? Okay. I mentioned about this destructive type of fishing gear. For example, the troll, but not trolling is not really a major fishing method in Sri Lanka. But unfortunately, some of the Indian fishermen, they are operated some bottom trolling in Sri Lanka. Now even some of the fishermen have started using bottom trolling, extremely bad. And also we discuss about the dynamite fishing. Likewise, the illegal fishing, still we are using a lot of illegal fishing methods, which is also a big issue. And now we know about this the pollution, and as a result, especially the plastic, then we are going to have another big issue with the in the consumption of fish. You can see even most of the fish now they are containing plastic now, which means we are eating plastic, right? uh, Now what we eat as fish, we are not only eating fish but also plastic. No, the consequences of these things we have to wait what would happen in the future. No, what, how they are going to affect our lives in the future, because we don't know actually. Still we don't understand the impact of these things and how they're going to do, right? And not only our own issues, we have other issues from the others as well. Now this is, for example, from the Indian side, the pressure, the the pressure that coming to the our voters from the Indian side, that is the illegal fishing, right? The illegal fishing from the Indian fishermen, right? As you can see, this is one of the infographics made in to for the discussion with India about the illegal fishing. You can see here 4 different types in a day, how the movement of fishing vessels from the Indian side. You can see in the 14 hours in the, that means in the 2 o'clock in the evening, most of these vessels are in the Indian side. This is at 22 hours, that's 10 o'clock at night, and 1 a.m. that's early morning. The most of these vessels are in Sri Lankan side, and you can see in the following morning they're back home in Indian side. This actually they made a, when the government officials went for the discussion with the fishermen, sorry, the discussion with Indian authorities. Right. And so these are huge issue now, which we cannot really control these things. They are going to have a lot of diplomatic, this can cause a lot of diplomatic issues as well between Sri Lanka and India. There had been a lot of discussions, but we couldn't come to some sort of agreement, but still the issue is still there. And not only that, now we have another issues, that is the IUU fishing, right? Illegal, unreported and unregulated fishing. And what is this illegal? There are a lot of illegal fishing methods locally and internationally as well. And if you do this illegal fishing, now there are a lot of international agreement not to do, for example, like shark finning. This illegal for for the CITES species, right? Then we have to uh, obey these international rules and regulations, right? Sorry, right. So, if you don't follow this international rules and regulation, then we have consequences. Now, this is what happened. The European Union is one of the main buyer for Sri Lankan fish, especially the prawns and some of the big fishes. They ban the import of fish from Sri Lanka, right? Mainly because of this IUU fishing. We haven't done any management. They want several times to stop this IUU fishing, but we didn't do anything as usual until last moment where they ban the fish import. It's a huge issue for Sri Lanka because our major market, we lost the major market, and eventually that's what happened. Then eventually banned, and that government couldn't do anything by that time. And eventually it took about 2 years, I think, until the next government who came into the power, and they had a lot of negotiation with the EU then only, and they had to agree a lot of things, and then only they again they lift the ban, but they had to do many things, right? So that's where IUU fishing, as I mentioned, is illegal, unreported and unregulated fishing, which we have to obey the international rules and regulations as well as the national level rules and the regional level rules and regulations. For example, IOTC, that's the Indian Ocean Tuna Commission. We have to go with this regional agreement as well. If you don't follow that one, that's where they come under the IUU fishing. That's how the internationally these fisheries are managed, right?